We produce carbonized charcoal briquettes from coconut shells, where we carbonize these shells using the carbonizer that we have a traditional carbonization kiln, and then crush them and mix them with a binder, which is cassava starch, and press them into charcoal briquettes. Our briquettes last longer when you burn them. They have high intensity of fire, that is, their calorific value is high, and then they are smokeless. They are environmental friendly because they don't involve cutting down of trees. We use, our primary raw material is these coconut shells, and also they do not produce fumes, so we prevent household air pollution by using these charcoal briquettes from coconut shells. Schools need fuel to cook, people need fuel to cook, so I started thinking if we could get an alternative to this charcoal that we really need, because people have to feed it. People have to feed in this world. So we began thinking about anything else that we could produce. We began with sisal production waste in Taita Taveta as the basic raw material, as we had started our production in Taita Taveta. But the main challenge is this could not carbonize the sisal production waste because it comes in powder, and this one cannot carbonize. It needs solid things. Coconut shells have a high calorific value. The heat produced from this is, the intensity is so high. So as compared to the sisal production rates, which are much lower, we are getting a plus in this because we are getting briquettes which have high intensity of fire, and also they last longer when you burn, the duration that you use, so the client gets value for money. And also we have a higher an upper hand from our competitors who are basic charcoal sellers and what to call it, firewood vendors, because we are countering several problems at one go, because of the value for money for our clients, and then there is no smoke at all. So we are eliminating household air pollution through the process of carbonization. This business is capital intensive. It requires a lot of funds, like the technology to efficiently carbonize most of the biomass, because we have a lot of biomass. We have a lot of biomass which can be sustainable for fuel production, for cooking fuel, cooking and heating fuel, like firewood, an alternative to firewood and charcoal. But now the technology is really capital intensive, because for you to get a more efficient carbonizer, you need to have good capital, because this one, like this one, what we get from this one, if I carbonize a kilogram of this, I will get only 30%, because like 20% of it will be used as fuel again, and then we have a lot of losses. As compared with the more efficient carbonizer, where we can achieve an efficiency of an output efficiency of around 40 to 50%. So we are telling the government if there are ways that they can use the mechanisms that they have, e.g. KIE and other institutions, to make these machines available and affordable for us entrepreneurs, and also to talk with the people that maybe the people in the financial, who have the financial resources, to accept innovators, because it is very difficult to raise finances or to raise resources, to mobilize for resources as an inventor, or mostly in the waste management, because people think you're crazy. People think these ideas are not viable, but they are viable, they're working. We began from like this innovation, we started in 2022. That is when we officially launched the product, the prototype. And also in 2023 there, we entered the market, we tested the market, and the product has been acceptable. So it's something which is working. We are 100% dependent on this business for my living and for other things. So it is something which is working. So if we get the people, the financial stakeholders, to believe in innovators, and that the businesses do work, we could, I think, move this country further. When we usually have production around here, I have 5 people which are permanently employed. And then I have the other people who are working at the other carbonization sections. There are 3 staff that who are engaged continuously, because we have this other at a place called Tiribe. So we are doing that carbonization there. So, and then I have these ladies who collect the coconut, the madafu waste. Madafu is the raw coconut that we drink. After we juice that drink, that shell is thrown. They are thrown, they are collected by the county and dropped at a dump site here in Gazi, and there are also other places. So in Zigira, not Gazi, in Zigira. So I have 3 ladies who go collect the coconut shells from there, and then I go measure, weigh them from their homestead. They just live around here, around me here. So I measure and then I bring to this point, and so it has created direct employment around 7. Indirect employment I have around I count up to 6 who are waste aggregators. There is no limitation to your thinking and innovation. Think of something that you can do. Don't look at issues as problems. Look at them as something, what is behind.